We
That
are, I think, by the airlock. No, you two,
Yep.
being Singletary and
Carl.
chop.
Carl.
Coral.
You guys are by that airlock down
In habitation.
habitation, and then Buck and I are still in the observatory. I don't remember why. Shit.
You're
Computer
monitoring
download.
monitoring
Downloading
the
the
transfer.
computers, or we're uploading
Right.
the stuff to the ship. And I thought there was something where we were watching for airlock. Something. I don't know.
Are we uploading it directly to our ship?
Yes.
To her terminal, right? To your portable computer terminal.
I'm using my computer as a proxy, but we're uploading to the ship storage.
Oh.
That's brilliant. I thought it was just going to the computer. So if like we really take off and we just don't get all of it, we got most of it, some of it.
Yes.
And you guys were gonna get vac suits, right? Getting the suits.
Yep.
I think that was. And then.
Oh yeah, because your armor's shit. Like it got all ruined.
All our
Me
armor is in the
clawing
room
it.
with you.
Mhm.
Right.
You guys are looking at it on the
Oh,
ground,
I think
broken.
Carl's wearing his helmet for light, but I'm not sure.
Just his
Yes.
helmet.
Yeah,
It's good
I've
on
got
you,
I've got my night vision goggles.
That's right.
and
That's right.
Infrared.
I can't remember exactly what happened. The door had closed. You guys had Carl and Corporal Singletary. You guys had successfully closed the door off to two other zombos, two other blue
One got in,
beasts,
though, right?
and one got in. Did you? I think you did. You successfully dispatch him or not? I don't remember. I should probably just listen to the video real quick. And or take notes like a normal human being.
I don't know.
Dispatched.
I think it was dispatched.
I don't know. I'm just
I don't remember if we killed it or not.
She's just trying to be nice. So
cheesing.
I want more combat.
I don't know
I
why
find
it's not
combat
rolling
stressful.
It is beautiful.
it crumples to the ground, and
That
you guys hear the
Then you can
Team
say
thumping
to the
stress.
blue zombies,
of
throw
the
away
other
that chicken
three
shit gun.
pounding
Use the
against
knife. Come
the
on, Bennett.
airlock.
No, you want the knife.
You did this. That's right. You did kill him. But you do hear the thumpy thumps on the other side of the door as they throw their bodies at the door repeatedly, trying to, of course, break down the airlock. They're probably very unsuccessful at that, but that is what they're trying to do. And so that's what's going on. The door has closed. The zombie has crumpled in front of you. Carl and Corporal Singletary, you are probably no longer in the combat. And you guys find yourself in this massive kind of well, not massive. It's like a big like double door garage where there is a like a rover, a moon rover type thing, and you guys the lights have kind of come on. They're like this dim low level light that have popped on and have illuminated the room and the rover, and you are all being this background noise of the blue boys bashing themselves against the wall behind you. Go ahead.
Is there any reason to think they could break down that door?
No.
Okay. Just check.
No, it's just like a large, solid steel bulkhead type, airlock door. Definitely very, very secure, all considered. Yeah. I have no intent of having them break through it unless you want them to break through it.
No, I prefer not. That would suck. Zombies are gonna break through like big steel airlock doors.
Absolutely.
That's scary.
But let's jump back to you for a hot minute. Flora, Jan. I'll start with Flora. Flora, what are you up to?
Well, I am checking my download upload process, which I think is probably almost done. No, I think it was supposed to take 2 hours or something, and like we have 20 minutes to spare, right? Like we have 20 minutes of
Yeah.
wiggle room expected by the end of the. Okay.
Yep.
And okay, so am I remembering right that we were also hoping that colonists might be survivable, like we might be able to actually help them? Have we heard
Yes.
from Singletary and Carl? Are we aware of their? I think we heard gunshots maybe, but did we hear from them?
Well, didn't you guys outfit yourselves with like body cams and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I would say if you
But that
did,
doesn't.
go ahead.
Yes, we did, and I have their footage up on my computer while I'm doing the upload. Yes, that's right.
Completely.
And
Okay.
we did try to send out a signal piggybacking on a commercial to see if there was anybody in the maintenance building.
That's right. That's right. I
That
tried to
was,
put something out, but it got all garbled, didn't it?
Hmm.
yeah, we don't know if it actually got out successful or not.
Someone tried to use the PA system.
me.
Yeah.
They had a very
Rolled
bad
poorly.
roll, and it ended up effectively sending like an alarm, like a not alarm. It sent out like this feedback noise through the entire
Right.
complex
Yes.
campus here, and I'm gonna start using the word compound. This entire compound. And it was fairly successful. I don't remember. I know you guys were thinking about trying to send something back to the mechanic shop, but I can't remember what the actual outcome was of that endeavor.
I believe my original plan had been that I would send a message everywhere, and I would basically say in the message that if any colonists are alive, please go to your nearest airlock and turn the lights on so that I know you're there. But all that went out was feedback. So if there are colonists out there, they just heard that.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. So, Flora, you're still checking, making sure the transfer is happening okay. Jan, are you up to anything?
Jan is anxious to get back with some axe action. Nah, he's monitoring the body cam feed of Singletary and Carl to make sure that they're okay. And he's assessing how many blue zombies are at our door. He's trying to figure out if he has to go out. He's kind of devising.
What did I say? There was you heard the off cadence of two of them
Yeah,
kind of slamming
two,
themselves
yeah.
against your door.
Just making sure there's only two. Then he's formulating a plan. If I have to go, and what he'll do, like if he opens the door, he's gonna try to figure something out.
Ooh, 19. Let's go. Okay, go on.
So now he's monitoring. So if Carl and Singletary are really in bad, dire straits, he's gonna go out, like push the zombies out so the door can close without them coming, and then
Okay.
take out the shiny axe.
Stay here. You're good, Doc, right? I'll monitor this situation.
Yeah.
You go. Okay. I'll be
Your-
watching.
Your task is crucial. Let's get to information. Watch that.
While you guys are checking the transfer, Flora, Jan, I guess are you trying to go to them? Are you trying to be a distraction to the zombies in the habitat, or
I'm just saying if there's only two at the door. Yeah, and if Jan has to go to Singletary and Carl's aid, if they're in dire straits.
Gotcha.
And he's figuring out, all right, what's the best way to do that? How do I knock these two zombies?
Those two zombies are at a different door than the one we went through.
Yes. So there's some different zombies here. There's different blue boys. 3 of them are currently trying to unsuccessfully and will be continually unsuccessful to break through the airlock towards Corporal Singletary and Carl. And then there's another 2 that you hear banging into the side of one of the doors there in the observatory and geology dome that you guys are in. As as you're kind of assessing things, Jan, you hear metal stress and kind of you hear and the doors that they're banging on, those two that I just mentioned, the one banging on this habitat, I'm sorry, this the observatory dome that you guys are in, you can hear the metal stress and break, and you can see a hand start to poke through like a gap in the side of the door, like it's reaching through.
Ooh, I
Go ahead.
I cut his hand off.
You cut his hand off. Okay.
You will not be coming in here, and I'll tell Flora. They seem to have been breaching the door. They're capable of using tools. I take.
Well, their tool is their body. They've basically beat the crap. It's an internal door. It's not. It's not meant as a.
All right, I'm thinking it's like this heavy, thick steel door. Okay, like a submarine. All right, maybe.
I'm gonna go with, just for narratively in this case, no.
Okay.
Just because I hate you guys. No.
I want you to die, Dr. Axe. Yeah, if his hand's coming through, I'm gonna see if I can sever his hand.
No, I don't think there's anything that's gonna stop you. I won't even make you roll for it. You can definitely sever the hand. Kind of this.
Get out of here!
Purpley blue red blood starts spurting out of the stump and kind of spews all over the side of the door and the door jamb and around the equipment next to the door. They do not relent, and you can hear them continue to beat themselves against the door. And you can continue to hear the metal stress.
And that's this one, right? Here. Store.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if we can barricade. If there's any office furniture or materials to make a makeshift barricade, at least to slow them down when they come in. Could impede their entrance. So that's what Jan is going to do. Whatever is not bolted to the floor, he's going to put against.
Okay.
Take floor. Maybe we should warn Singletary and Carl that they can breach these doorways just by banging on them. So to be careful that they are not completely safe. The door closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. They will continue to you're so you're just piling stuff on, barricading the door.
Yeah, chairs, desks, whatever I can move, pencils.
Go ahead and give me a strength for that. See if you can lift big enough items. Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Hey!
No.
Has to be less than.
28. Oh, fuck! Stupid! Different rules.
What does they make this furniture out of? It's definitely not from IKEA. It is very substantive.
If you try to pick the things up, like the blue viscous stuff, it makes your hand slip. Hard to hold on to anything. You're already fatigued, and you can't really seem to finagle the objects in such a manner that will cause the doors to stop buckling under their aggression, so to speak. And the doors, as you were trying to barricade them, they start to give, and this stubby armed zombie comes not crawling through. I don't know if you want to try and take your axe again, but he's crawling through the gap that they have now banged this metal door, that they've like bent and misshapen this metal door in such a manner that they can now birth themselves through the gap.
As they're trying to birth through this canal, pun intended. I'm a doctor. That's a little bit of a doctor joke.
Yes.
Derp. So with Flora and I trying to do this makeshift barricade and unsuccessfully slipping in Zagoos, and this is not working. Is it like difficult terrain for these blue zombies? They have to crawl over stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So would I have advantage if I have to lean over if this guy's coming through the birthing through the canal? Oh, I'm gonna beat this joke into the ground. Is this coming at us? And I'm gonna take the shiny action, hit him. Would I have
you
any
can definitely
advantage?
have
Or
advantage on aborting their breach.
boarding? It is beautiful. Oh, thank you. I love this. Here we go.
We're horrible people.
But we have fun. So why am I talking this outrageous
I
French
don't
accent?
know.
I have no idea.
Dr.
Advantage.
Jan is from Luxembourg or something.
Yeah, he's a pastiche,
Belgium.
right? Belgium.
Yeah.
Yes, he picked up a little French too.
Everything.
He's yes. Okay, here we go. Please make it so.
Can't be
Yes,
good.
I got advantage, so it's low, right? 37. Target is 43. Target.
No, absolutely. You, because of their precarious positioning, as they're trying to kind of claw their way through into this room, I'm not going to make you roll to hit or anything like that. You are able to. Well, I made you roll this combat to at least try, but you're able to kill them outright.
Oh, good.
So I'm not going to make you do damage, I guess, because you are in such an advantage at the way that they're trying to breach, one at a time, trying to come through the crack that they've bent open into this door. You're able to just kind of hack at him as he tries to break through. You do hear more on the other side, though.
There's more?
Oh, no, there was at least 2 to begin with.
So I got 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Well, I mean, considering all he's been doing, I'm probably gonna get my shotgun out. I am not coming over though. I am going to see if they get in here and then shoot them, and otherwise stay over here.
Okay. Are you guys not
Well,
allowed
yeah.
to draw? I guess if I have the game paused, maybe.
Draw? I think I can draw. I wrote the thing about zombies here.
Oh, there you go. I was just gonna say you can like put little shapes where you want to be.
Usually I use my token for that.
So Jan is gonna climb all over the debris and slime. Move that body out of the way. And position himself when they come through. He's just gonna be like the executioner if he can.
Okay. One more is gonna try and make his way through, Brian. Or sorry, Jan.
Just when I see his blue bulbous head, I will like swipe at it like an overripe blueberry.
Breaches.
Why don't you die? Stay dead.
Give me a combat roll. Let's see if you can hit this guy coming through again.
Okay.
You still have advantage.
Thank you.
Okay, you're able to dispatch the other one. The thumping stops. The assault on that door ceases for the time being, leaving you and Flora to continue your upload, download, transfer in relative peace. So this brings us back to Carl. Sorry, were you going to say something, Flora?
Flora was just gonna be polite and say thank you to Doc. Thanks, Doc.
Oh,
It makes
this-
it easier to keep an eye on them if I don't have to listen to that.
I think I'm doing quite well with this axe. I'm very proud of myself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's that little
Yeah.
kind of maniacal gleam in his eye. He sends a quick message to Carl and Singletary. Throw away your chicken shit guns. Use the knife and the axe. No, I don't.
I'll
No, I don't say that. I just watched a little bit of Commando. That scene when he's fighting Bennett. Throw away the chicken shit gun, Bennett. You want to use the knife. But there's a little bit of bloodlust in Dr. Yan's eye. He's definitely a little more into it than he should be.
There's a reason why he's out here on the frontier, I guess.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that brings us
Sorry.
back to the no, you're fine. To the rover hangar, the rover bay. Carl, Corporal Singletary, you are both staring at a I'm gonna have to think of a word. Something probably should have named it. Let's go with an LEV, a lunar excursion vehicle model 32. The LEV 32. It is a 4-passenger kind of overgrown SUV with these big knobby tires for dealing with basically silty, sandy terrain so that they don't sink into the soil itself. Are either of you familiar with the LEV 32 platform?
Is this
Would there be a military version?
right? That's what I was just gonna ask.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so probably yeah.
Like this is a civilian Hummer type of thing, and you guys are used to the
The LV-426.
yeah, the military edition, the LEV 246.
It's a little aliens joke for everybody.
Let's see if it fires up, guys. Give me or I guess I gotta ask you guys. What do you guys want to do? You're staring at this.
I would suggest
The LEV 32?
to Singletary that one of us should see if it starts.
Did we put on our vac suits?
I have my other advanced armor battle dress. Oh
How
no,
do you have another one?
I didn't because we didn't go back to the ship. 'Cause that's
No,
what I
we're-
wanted to do.
Ah,
No, we did put vac suits on because that was kind of our.
yeah.
Well,
There are
there's vac suits here. We had just gotten here though, haven't we?
Yep.
So no,
Yeah,
we don't.
yeah, I don't know how long.
So yeah, vac suits would be the first thing we put
Okay.
on.
Yeah, you'll find 6 different vac suits of various sizes. If you need to slip into one, there probably should be one in a size that you can fit in.
Okay.
They are not. These are just standard. What's the word I'm looking for? No atmosphere suits. They are not like military grade. They're not going to stop bullets.
Yeah.
They are designed to stop the escapement of air.
Yep.
Sounds good.
But yeah, there's like a half dozen, like 6 of them here, that you guys can fumble around with and take. Do one of you take one of those?
I do.
I think both of us will. We both need them.
Yours has the name tag L Sadler, L period, and then Sadler, and then for you, Carl, and the one you're wearing, Corporal, has the tag. It's been like scribbled on with pen, like a Sharpie, and it just says FNG on it.
Okay.
Fucking new guy.
Fucking new guy.
I didn't get it, but that's funny.
That's awesome.
Let me,
You never heard of FNG? The FNG? The new FNG? The fucking new guy.
No, yeah, I guess it didn't jump out. I don't know. I
No
don't know.
worries.
Don't know. I'm writing it in my thing now.
Yeah.
Notes.
L. Sadler and
FNG.
FNG for you.
Gee.
I can't remember. What are your patches? You always got patches and stuff. What your patches are? I should remember
Mine, it says Mama tried.
that. That's right. Mama tried. Okay. You guys want to try and fire up the rover?
Yeah, I'll try that.
Probably be helpful if you had a pilot, but unfortunately you don't. Oh, why did it do that? Oh, because I'm not selected on the right thing. That's why. Yes, Flora?
Do you guys need me?
No, but
Heard something about a pilot.
it'd probably be helpful. You'd be more at least acquainted with piloting and driving things. But go ahead and give me a who's going in.
Sound like Singletary was jumping in the driver's seat. I'm getting in the passenger seat.
Yeah, I'll jump in and try it.
I mean, I'll drive if you'd rather me drive. I
I'm
think we're
one.
at the same skill level.
I'm overthinking it and thinking that like whoever has the best intelligence should be the one to do it.
Well, go ahead. Whoever's doing, go ahead and roll with intelligence. Roll with advantage. Roll an intelligence check with advantage because you're both in there, probably all looking around. And you've been in a similar vehicle. You know, the LEV 32 platform is very common across the colonized universe. Yeah. Yeah, you reach over, you flick, you're like, oh yeah, this is easy. It's just one big push button. It says start on it. How convenient. All the lights, come on. All the apparatus start giving you information. The status window starts streaming a bunch of information, and battery level shows 38%, which should be just fine.
Okay. This is. Do we have radio contact with everybody?
Well, you guys, your new vac suits should have short range
comms. Yeah.
And then you already had other stuff, I think, too, that should keep you in connection as well. I don't remember what all.
Yeah. Someone to throw an idea out to the group if we can talk to everybody at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think now at least
we'll catch.
I'd say
Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. And this goes out to the warden. Is it warden in this game? It's warden, right? Yeah. The warden too. It would be really nice if there was an entrance, anywhere along this corridor. Like purple color is hard to see, but anywhere along the corridor where Carl and I came down. And if there is not an entrance or an exit, it would be nice to make one.
Oh, I remember the there being an airlock in Hab.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, in the habitat, there's an airlock.
You're in it.
Yeah, but there's also zombies between all of us. And it'd be nice if we could go outside and then they could come down this hallway and say right about here, they could just walk out the emergency exit.
Yeah.
Into the rover, and then we're like, hey, we're all right here. The zombies are inside. We're outside.
I see.
And I have frag grenades if that might help. I don't know.
I'm down.
But something to think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, now we can actually we can use the outside, the exterior of the buildings to function instead of having to run all the way back if we can blow a hole in it.
With if we theoretically, if we can do this is to the warden, to Mike. If we can do this, how long of a drive are we looking at?
If you can get to the mechanic shop, 20 minutes.
No, I'm assuming. Are we trying to go to the mechanic shop, or are we trying to
I don't
get
know.
out of here?
Well, how long would it be to the mechanic shop, and how long would it be to our own ship?
There you go.
I would say about 20 minutes to each, either or.
I don't see how we're gonna go to the mechanic shop as a group.
Yeah,
20
that's
All 4 of you
minutes.
want to go. I see.
I don't know.
Well, here. So I wanna comment on the first request on the door or the emergency exit. I had always envisioned these tunnels, these corridors as being underground, under the soil, and being like concrete tunnels.
Okay.
That
Okay.
said, I will say that I don't think there would be anything stopping you from maybe backing the rover into one of the domes and spontaneously decompressing the dome.
Okay.
If you want to create an emergency exit, because it sounds like you are already under the impression that creating an emergency exit is something you were interested in doing. Consider you mentioned grenades.
Yeah, it'd be much nicer for us to take like the shortest line between 2 points instead of running all the way around to security or them coming down out of habitation
Oh, I would
where
agree.
there's just zombies everywhere. So yeah, if we could blow up the observatory dome so they could leave, that sounds good.
Blowing shit up solves a lot of problems.
Yeah.
just-
Oh yeah.
Breaking out a panel or something, I don't know.
Mm.
Anyway, it's something to keep in mind. We need to make a hole.
Absolutely.
Make a hole.
Yeah. But
Do
I guess we
need
need to.
to be by the physical terminal in the observatory to continue my upload, or am I portable?
Your computer?
Sort of. I mean, yeah, sure. Does my computer need to be here? Because I'm going to stay with my computer. So my question is, can I leave while the upload is happening? Because I don't
From
want
a
it to
technical
not
perspective,
happen.
yes, you can totally leave. But you need to be the computer is basically tethered to the main computer here
Okay, so
in
then
the
your
lab.
actual answer is no. Thank you.
Can you unplug it and then plug it in at the maintenance shed? If assuming there's a terminal, assuming there's computer network access.
I would argue.
Would
I
that
would say
kill
there
the
probably
download?
is. It would temporarily kill the download for about
But it could.
20 minutes.
Yeah, but it could restart
Yeah, sure.
at the
Why
same
not?
point, same progress. So we could blow a hole in it right now. We could come over to the observatory. We could knock a hole. You guys could get on, and we can go over to the maintenance shed.
This is some oorah shit. I love it.
I say that if we do that, if we're gonna do that route, we to like Flora and somebody else goes to the ship. We go to maintenance, and she meets us at maintenance with the ship. Because the whole point is that kills our 20-minute window to get to the ship after the upload's done.
Oh. Mm.
That's right. We had 20 minutes from the observatory, so that would probably be 40 minutes from the maintenance shed. And we need to get back in 20.
It's good. No.
Could be. I mean, we could all just go to the ship now, right? Because we still have a couple of hours.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
We have
we
like
could go to this.
Sorry,
I
yeah,
have
go
to
ahead.
tether to something, don't I?
We're not down to the 20 minutes we're talking about.
No.
No,
right.
but that's at that point that's when
Right.
the
Comic comes
upload will
back
be
around.
done. And
Right.
that's 20 minutes. It'll be 20 minutes to the comic coming. Yeah.
Right. But if we have another at least an hour, can we drive to the ship, get on the ship, drive it over to the maintenance shed, like hop it over, and then be over there, and then check on people and do the
Okay.
rest of the upload?
Yeah.
My question is, how realistic do we want this to have to be? Because
I have no idea.
yeah, because I feel like that's the core of your your question, really, because if we know that that'll eat up time and we know that we only have 20 minutes of wiggle room, then no, we probably can't do a bunch of dithering around. But if we're not going to be held super hard to it, and we can sort of story time instead of, I don't know, super
Yeah.
hyper realism, then
Uh-huh.
then that's different.
Right. That's Michael. That's up to you.
Repeat that, please. I
God,
somehow
that was the whole
lost.
thing.
I lost my
You're fine.
screen's being weird, and it's driving me nuts.
Totally fine. I just shoved food in my mouth.
Oh, that's when I usually like to ask you questions when you're least capable of answering. There I
no
go.
kidding.
Finally gives me something.
So I think the core of the question is really how hyper realistic do we want to be? Because we already know that we've got 20 minutes to spare. So going up to the ship, coming back, going to maintenance, will probably eat up all of that because it's 20 minutes to the ship already, right? So that's already eaten as soon as we go to the ship. But if we're more focused on story, then maybe some of those things can be story hand waved.
Which things could be story hand waved? You being late?
Somebody else tries to explain. I feel like
We're
I'm articulating this all wrong.
right now the
Right.
possible plan is we blow a hole in the side of the dome, we all go to the ship, then we drive the ship over to the maintenance shed, then go inside, finish the upload, see if there's people inside, and leave.
All within the countdown clock.
My only reply to that is that I do not think taking the ship to the maintenance bay is as simple a task as it sounds. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Doesn't have little wheels that pop out like an airplane and you just
Drive it over. Yeah, it's like trying to use your car to go from your back porch to the back of your garage or something. And there's no like pavement.
It has to fly partway there.
Yeah. I mean, we have to fly over there, but I don't know.
Well, that ultimately would be my argument, is that there's a reason why the lunar excursion vehicle, the Lev 32, has the wheels that it has the apparatus that it does, so that it can properly traverse this terrain. The act of taking off would throw lunar dust everywhere for you guys. You guys did dig yourself out, so you guys could probably make an easy, clean takeoff. I will make you roll for landing it again. So every step adds potential risk, I guess, is ultimately. If you want to try, I'll let you, but driving your ship to the mechanics bay will be at disadvantage because I don't think it not really what the ship is meant for, I guess.
Right.
But I'm all about you guys busting a hole in the side of the habitat dome and collecting your friends.
It kind of sounds like we really need to decide how worried we're about any potential survivors.
Or if
remember,
we
they are
have
payday.
to go as a group. That's the big thing, is the 150,000 per survivor is a.
So if I recall correctly, we
Nice
got
little
7
bonus.
mil up front, and we're gonna, or no, we got 8 mil up front, and we're due another 7 mil if we leave. How many colonists fills 7 million? Because I think we've got our bank right here.
Wasn't that the last mission?
I thought this was the thing we got fronted on. No?
The last mission was a grand total of what, 13 or 15 million or whatever it was. And yes, you did get the 8 first, and you're gonna get 7 probably next time you make it back to a.
We did get
habitat.
We did get paid up front.
This, right?
For this one too, yeah. Half up front. I don't remember. I don't remember numbers though.
I don't even remember it happening.
It was 8 mil before and 7 mil after. Because
That was the previous mission. I don't think I ever gave you a
Yes.
price on this one.
No,
Was this?
she's
I
right.
thought that was
This is the
this.
one because I convinced him to give us the 8 instead of 7
Right.
because I didn't think they were gonna pay us when we got back.
That was for finding the alien.
Yeah, I think so
What's
too.
that?
That was the
No,
specimen.
that was what we
I don't think so.
negotiated after we found the alien stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
This mission.
This
Okay.
I
mission.
think.
No.
No, that was a separate mission. That was the finding the stuff for Eugene that Eugene pointed us to and bringing that evidence back and selling it.
then we negotiated prices
Then
for
we
it.
negotiated this
Mhm.
this job.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm
No,
not
but
thinking of it that way.
Two separate
Let
negotiations.
me interject here, please. The last mission, the previous mission, the one on the Drifting Dream, the one where you found the sample from the alien, that is the one where you negotiated with Dyson. Your contact with Dyson. I have his name written down here. It was a great name, and now I'm.
Ephod Beeblebrox.
No,
It was a
it
good
wasn't
name.
Zaphod Beeblebrox.
I know. It just reminded me of it.
I know. It was Zavis Khan.
Mm.
That is
So
right,
when
okay.
you came in contact with Zavis Khan, you negotiated the price or the finder's fee basically for the alien specimen that you guys retrieved on your mission to the Drifting Dream, the one that was literally drifting around in space, consumed by the gelatinous blob of space blob. This mission, I do not recall giving you an actual number, but if you want, I can just say 2 mil.
Okay, I gotta watch these freaking recordings because I am sure that this is I would have more money in my money credits if we had already gotten 15 million.
No, you didn't get 50
we haven't
million.
gotten the other 7.
You didn't get the.
Wait, so this is the one that is the 7.
No.
God damn it.
No, the 7 was the other half of the sample. They gave us 8 mil up front, and then he said once we verify it, we'll get the other 7. Then we did this job. This is a separate job for him. He's like, "Oh, but while you're waiting, I got this job."
He's right.
I did I did think we negotiated something and got paid something for this one though.
I think I don't remember exactly. I will have to go back, but you are correct, Bobby, aka Carl, that you got this 8 million up front because Carl negotiated that.
Yeah.
And then again, when they verified, you were going to get the 7 million follow up. And yes, called correctly that you were contacted by Zavis, or actually Jan, Dr. Jan was contacted by Zavis with this contract. In the meantime, if you're sitting on your hands, type of thing.
Mysteriously, nobody remembers what we negotiated for that. We just all blanked.
For this
I don't even know if we did.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't recall.
I have no recollection of this mission.
Okay. Well,
this is what happens when I forget to record one of the missions.
Negotiating
When I
then.
fuck up the recording of one of the missions.
This is the one that he didn't record. So he probably did negotiate. He didn't like the price he negotiated, and that's why
You got me.
messed
Never
up
uploaded
You
it.
got me.
the recording.
I'm like, I'm giving these assholes too much
We
money.
got you, Michael.
Right?
Yeah. I don't want them to get fake virtual money.
Why did I give them all Vorpal swords at level 3? This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't.
I would
Don't
say this is a
recall what
$3 million payday for you guys, or a $4 million payday, $1 million apiece.
All right.
So
wow.
150
Okay,
grand
then that'll
per
take-
colonist is not.
it'll take 26 colonists to hit 4 million to equal what is in our computer right here,
What
right
we're-
now.
What we're getting regardless, yeah.
And we don't even know if they're alive.
Yeah.
As far as we can tell, none of them are. And I don't really. I mean, how many have we run into so far? We've run into a good at least 8, right?
Mm.
And they've all
Yeah.
struck out. So.
Do we want to try one more attempt at getting a a signal to
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
them. I guess Carl would hate to
Oh, yeah.
leave survivors without
So
at
I have
least
to
doing
wait at
some.
this computer
Yeah.
terminal for at least another hour, hour and a half. Why don't I try periodically to ping colonists?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah. I like it.
Then back to us, and then no answer. We don't risk our lives any.
Exactly.
This
You
is said.
guys keep them from barraging me and the computer.
Mm.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. We can't get in there unless we blow the hole.
Why can't
Oh,
we?
that's right. That's right. You guys can't.
You
come
guys
back
Well,
kind
in.
of
if-
cut yourself off, is all. I mean, you
Yeah,
could
we
drive
do. I
out
mean-
to security.
Yeah.
Blow the hole.
Okay. How many do we think are in here?
I got the sense there were a bunch when we hit the habitation.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, okay. A
Oh
bunch
yeah,
in this
I
tube,
should have
though?
told you. Yeah, habitation would have
How did
given you the
they get
impression that
there?
there are at least 2 dozen to 3 dozen
Dozens.
people on the in
Yeah.
this
Okay, so
in
did
this
you guys
compound.
come this way then?
No,
they-
we came the first way.
Okay, and we didn't.
We only
run
hit a
where did
couple
we
in the
come?
hallway. They were all
Came
in
from
habitation. Yeah, we actually ran into them. All of the bad stuff was in habitation, right? The hallway was fairly fine.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So all the bad stuff's down here.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, I think we have the problem somewhat solved. They blow the hole, drive. We make periodic contact with potential survivors. If we do, we reassess. If we don't,
How do they? Is the plan for them to also frag their way into the observatory?
Only into the observatory.
Well, I mean, obviously out of habitation, right? And then
Oh, we
into
could just
the
leave through the
observatory?
airlock.
Mm-hmm.
The problem was that you guys were stuck in the airlock and the Land Rover was out there.
No.
Okay, remind me again. Why can't you guys just walk up here?
Oh, there's zombies that way.
Yeah, there's
we
zombies
can
in the
drive
habitat.
out.
They just cut themselves off. Remember,
We're talking about driving out.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are definitely zombies in here. Yes. Where you have written zombies here, there are zombies. And there's zombies also in the habitation that were attacking. Well, I'm sorry. Not in the hallway. Let's just back up for a second. There are not necessarily zombies in this hallway, right? Between observatory and habitation.
That's where my confusion was.
There are definitely zombies in habitation. Yes. And there were 4 of them that accosted Carl and Corporal Singletary. They were able to effectively outrun 3 of them and kill the 4th that is now crumpled over inside the airlock, the large rover airlock bay with them.
Okay.
If we could fly the ship, we would leave you guys.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, well, but we are
Not
free and
allowed
clear to
anyway.
just drive out of here.
We'll remember.
Yeah.
So making the hole in the side is to give you guys an easy exit. Nobody has to go through any other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could make the hole. Can we make the hole and just sit around in 0 gravity while doing this upload? Do the computers work in 0G?
Yes.
You
No.
just sit there with No?
You don't,
Yes,
you
they
don't have
work in
to.
0G.
You don't have to worry about them getting overheated.
No. would they freeze?
You're right.
I don't know.
Heat the computers up. They're getting too cold.
Get the flamethrower out.
Warm it up with a flamethrower.
Periodically shoot him with a flamethrower.
I'm not sure this is
yeah,
how you're supposed to use computers.
like literally the best plan almost seems like Carl and I should bring the rover over and just sit outside,
Right.
waving to you guys inside, picking a panel to blow out, and when you guys tell us you're done, we blow a hole in it and we leave.
Yeah.
And if zombies come in while you're in there, we blow a hole in it. We don't get the whole upload. I don't know.
I mean, we could always have the hole open before we have to get out of here.
But then wouldn't the computers freeze possibly? Isn't that's what I would be worried about if the hole was open?
So
Because they're
there'd
sucking
have
all
to
the
be
atmosphere out.
something physical to freeze, like actual
Yeah.
condensation in there or something, which might be a little, but it should be pretty minimal.
Okay. Yeah, you're the expert here, Flora. I don't know.
The vacuum of space, there is no Wi-Fi.
Seems like the best place for Wi-Fi, actually.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried yet.
So other than the fact that it would kill us, it really seems ideal for keeping your server farms in
Oh yeah.
0G.
Absolutely, a vacuum is the ideal medium for any
Oh, it is.
yeah.
Oh,
electronics, pretty much.
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Anything that's radiation hardened, anyway.
Blow it.
Yeah.
Blow holes and things. Let the vacuum
So-
of space come in.
Yeah, it sounds like we could just make a hole and just all wait it out. If zombies come in, they'll just get sucked out.
Let's do
But
it.
no, they won't get sucked out at that point. There'll be no oxygen for them if they need to breathe.
Yeah,
And there'd be no gravity, so they'd float up. You could
I'm
punch them,
excited.
they'd fly into the air.
According to the Space Stack Exchange, this is all good. All of the parts of a computer that need to move are sealed.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Assuming
Carl,
you're
you wanna
still
drive
using
over?
spinning discs in this
Yeah.
area.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, we'll leave. We'll open up the airlock and go out into the beautiful planet of what's this called?
Let's do some donuts in the this
Donuts.
this sand. I mean,
Uh,
we got time to
kick up
kill,
kick up a ton of dust so we go in the wrong direction for too long,
right?
and then we know we don't have enough time to get back.
Exactly.
The corporal, you like flip down the visor, and there's like this button, and it just says bay door on it.
The garage door opener.
Yeah, like a garage door. You click it, and like lights start going up, spinning up. Amber lights start spinning around near the airlock door. You hear the hissing of the oxygen releasing, and then or the atmosphere leaving the room, and then the doors opening to this beautiful lunar black. You know, you've seen those pictures of the moon where it's like moon surface and then horizon and then pitch black. And so that's kind of what you're seeing, except it isn't quite pitch black. It has this kind of fuzzy blue to it off the horizon. Like it's just creeping up. Like the blue radiating from something on the other side of the horizon from you. Yeah, no, you guys can definitely rover your way around. You wanted to go over to the observatory, like over here to the window or something?
Yeah, I figured
To the window.
it's just whatever's closest,
wall.
wherever.
Okay.
If it's right here, if it's somewhere else.
Yeah, you're able to maneuver your way over to the observatory and geology dome. Park, you post up outside, and you can like wave through your window at Flora and Dr. Jan, and I assume that they wave back. As you're waving at one another, you see another blue zombie try to breach the canal and make its way in. How distracted are you guys right now with the rover outside, Jan and Flora?
Oh, not
Well,
a bit. I am paying all attention to this upload.
Okay. Jan?
Yeah, I would. This cute. Hello. But here, I think Yana would hear the noise because he's right by the. He has remained by the breaching hole, so I don't think he'd be too distracted. But he's going to have to.
Excuse me.
Make sure this one doesn't come in again.
Go ahead and give a whack at it, Jan.
Okay, good.
Didn't even need advantage. Yeah, you smash it up. Like they're start. Once more into the breach. They're they're gonna plug it up with their bodies if it happens.
This is what's going to completely happen. We'll seal it off with blue zombie guts. Oh, excuse me. Hi. 1 second. Yes, fellas. As you can see, as I rip up the axe, there's this beautiful arc of purpley blue biscuits.
The
Squeezing through.
splatter, arc of
Right with
bloody
you.
splatter all over.
Kind of like an anime blood spurt going on. Oh, so anyway, yeah, you guys look good at that. It's beautiful.
I swear to gosh, one of you failed to roll, and I need to roll something for you.
I don't think I've rolled yet, so.
No, you failed to roll. I rolled for you.
What?
Pardon me.
What?
Not you.
What? Choo choo warden?
Not it.
The banana closet is where I keep all my good shit. Why did I write that?
He just writes random shit when he's playing
Banana
with pens,
closet.
that's why.
I keep all my good shit.
Banana closet. We all have. Don't you guys have a banana closet?
Yeah.
This is what the goodies are.
Corporal, as you sit there and you kind of watch the horizon, you see that the blue outside minute by minute becomes more and more intense. Give me a fear check because
Nice.
you're feeling very claustrophobic. Fuck, was this Carl or fucking? It showed me your roll and then didn't put it on the log. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, shut up. Let me move on up to 15 stress. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. No trouble.
That's savage.
I have a 25% chance of passing a panic roll at this point.
How does the corporal react to seeing the blue on the horizon? I mean, ultimately because of the logs that this stellar phenomenon is what's driving these people mad. You don't really know why, of course, but you certainly have seen the results.
What I'm thinking and starting to obsess over is the fact that clearly the calculations are wrong. I'm no maths guy. Sucked at math in school. That's why I became a soldier. But this is clearly getting bluer faster than it should.
Maybe to you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to speed things up here.
Is this being said out loud to Carl?
It's about to be said out loud. He's putting it all together in his head, come up with a case. But probably in the next few minutes, from whatever point of time we are at now.
I apologize. I need to AFK for like 2 minutes while I get water, and I'll be right back.
Get you water.
Oh, well, I also needed a pee too. I just was going to tell people that.
I can't do that.
I'll be right back.
If you could do that, then market that.
Get
shit.
and give
Right,
water.
remote.
Exchange water. I have to exchange water.
New from KTEL, remote P.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, I don't plan to have Singletary panic. I'm not trying to like role play him into a panic. I'm not going to role play like him throwing grenades at the lunar rover.
If you want, that'd be awesome.
I'm not opposed to having Michael make me panic.
I like the evolution of the characters. I like these little nuanced things coming out. I think it's really, really,
yeah.
it's really good. that all these little cracks in the fissure
Yeah.
are coming in it.
It's almost like our characters are growing in response to the things that are happening to us.
Yeah, right.
Weird.
I love
Does
it.
that happen in an RPG? I don't.
No, it's not supposed to.
All right.
We
I
should
feel like
have looted all.
honestly, not in most of the ones I play.
No.
No.
Yeah, loot all the corpses.
Yeah, we
What
have a
else?
lot of corpses to loot. We didn't even loot any of these corpses.
Right?
Yeah, try to steal what we could sell.
Mm-hmm. Have the
No, this.
biggest
Okay, if
weapons.
any of you
Yeah,
try and
exactly.
take that fucking meteor home, like no meteor chunks coming home with
No.
us.
Wait, you
Yeah.
mean the one that I took that they made the shrine out of? I'm not.
Yes,
Do you have in your rucksack?
that- yeah.
This
just
thing?
so.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Did you really take that, Bobby? I don't know. That might have been like, hey, Michael, let me send you a little quick message, and nobody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that laugh response.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the rock and I'm gonna put it into Flora's backpack.
I don't think Carl's that
work for it.
devious. This is
But
a devious Carl.
I mean, there's some people still in the observatory that can find out. So.
What are you trying to find out?
Oh, the rock is just sitting right next to you guys. You guys could look over and see if it's there.
Yeah.
I thought it was in its own little
There's
We
like a
can-
room that
cabinet
is.
or room.
It's in a little, yeah.
Like in
Like
a
one of those-
sectioned off room with glass windows and stuff. Yeah, like a lab room.
Okay, but we can see it. I see.
100%. Yeah.
Rock's still there.
Rock's still
Um,
there.
But Singletary will probably start to get mildly annoying. Just keep repeating. We got to hurry up. We got to hurry up. We
Did
gotta
you
go.
mention your thing about thinking it's rising faster than we thought
Yeah,
out loud? Yeah.
yeah. He'll eventually. He's like, first he's gonna say we got to go. We should really hurry up, and then it's like, I think the sun's coming up too fast, or the comet's coming up too fast. Something's off. This isn't
When he
right.
says that, I will make a point of watching the horizon and seeing if I can tell if it seems to be moving faster or if Singletary is.
Carl, you can't really tell if it seems to be moving faster. But as you kind of squint your eyes and look to the horizon and really concentrate, you see something kind of moving. And
Oh shit.
and you're like, eyes, is that? And as you kind of squint, and you see, you're like, is that? And it looks like a congregation of a dozen or more bluebies in the vacuum of space, completely unaffected by the vacuum of space.
Just walking
and
on the
kind of
surface.
roaming as they are. It seems like they are almost.
As soon as that clicks, I'm over the comms going, we need to get the F out of here. There's a horde of blue guys coming our way on the horizon.
Now, they aren't moving particularly fast. I would say that they are moving in cadence, in pace with the movement of the comet itself.
Okay.
But they're definitely, you are correct in the assessment that they're headed in your general direction. Yes.
So I would like to open Task Manager or the equivalent.
Okay.
I would like to see how many resources this upload is taking, and I would like to kill every process that is not the upload. Try to improve.
Give me
my
an
upload
int check.
speed.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think you have some reason to get advantage, let me know and I'll see if it makes sense.
Need it.
Ooh.
You'll save yourself 1d6 times 10 minutes. Roll a d6. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on me and you do like an
Roll a
hour.
6. Mm.
Right.
We'll take half an hour.
It finished 10 minutes ago. Let's go.
Stop the lollygaggings.
Shit, I've been playing Minesweeper.
Oh, the days.
Solitaire in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, you see the transfer go up, speed up. Gonna shave off. It's like that. It's like the Windows, progress bar. It moves up, it moves down. It's kind of got a mind of its own, but for the moment, it seems up for you, Flora. You're like, oh, that worked. It like jumped like another 20%, almost instant. Pretty close to instantly.
Right.
Eating resources.
Be out of here in no time. Don't worry about it, you guys.
What are you doing, Jan? What are you doing?
Yana's distressed that that these blue zombies
The
that
vendor
they're
of the
not.
birthing hole.
Yeah, just poking in, making sure there's none coming in. Covered in the goo, the blue purple goo. But ready, like almost hoping some of them will stick their head in. But now that there's this horde that's not being affected by the vacuum, the harshness of space is disconcerting. But he's just
excuse me.
hoping Flora's computer
Okay.
acumen keeps going, and
Okay.
he's just gonna stand by and to move really quick whenever he has to. Yes.
Okay, this is a lab. Can you do any labbing here while we're floating?
At first I thought these weren't good facilities, but yeah, if I can, thank you. It's worried about
Figured they
hacking
were
limbs.
studying the meteor here. Maybe you can
Yeah. Oh,
study your scanner thing, your scanner info. I don't know.
Yeah, I just shocked out of my savage reverie of my ancestors with hacking, slaying, plundering. Yeah.
Oh, your brother
with
would
the
be
axe.
so proud.
He'd be jealous a little bit too, which I think is good. So yeah, I'll see if I can take whatever samples at Flora's request and see if I could start something in the interim, at least get a handle on things.
This is the brother you keep in a small urn in your back pocket or in your chest pocket.
In his thermos-like container.
I want to say in my head, just to keep it more compact, I would keep him in like a whiskey flask, flat.
Oh, if I could take it with me, yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's in whiskey flask is perfect.
It's got a go cup.
Go cup, go.
No, you know what I mean, like a hip flask, like the little, like the round.
Yeah,
yeah.
He put him in there.
Is that the right word? I don't know.
Yep, no, hip flask is perfect.
Sorry, I've derailed myself. The lab is absolutely usable, and you can roll. If you want to do the research, you would roll with advantage because you definitely have access to equipment that can analyze your samples and do other things. You take the tissue as you examine the tissue sample that you took from I think one of the original colonists researchers. You notice that the cells themselves are in this kind of hybrid state where it seems like the cells are slowly converting are you familiar with like cancer and how it starts as like this cell that has been the DNA has been mangled, and it's clearly trying to write its own DNA RNA code, and so it's creating this virus effectively that infects the rest of the body, the organism. But your preliminary conclusions would lead you to believe that this is not, at least in early stages, not irreversible. The
Okay.
people that are outside, you would reckon to guess they are probably long gone, and even most of the colonists you've now encountered are long gone,
Okay.
lost to the disease. But you do conclude that earlier stages are probably curable, even if it just does mean like cutting off a limb or something that
Oh.
where it's being, just like cancer. Sometimes you got to cut it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So, but that would be your like something in the blue, the radiation from the stellar phenomenon, the blue comet, is causing the cellular change in the habitants of the colony here. It presents itself very virus like and is slowly but sure, actually not that slowly, all considered, but it does over time take
Mm-hmm.
take over the whole body, take control of it.
Okay. So I record all this information, busily documenting it, making.
Hey Doc, does that mean that if been exposed in some kind of way, you can fix us?
Well, that's just hopefully if that is the case, if it would be considered an early stage. So I would have to figure out how long will exposure be, what's an early stage, and what is the time for an early stage. Is early stage within a few hours or a
It's the
day or
incubation.
right? Thank you. So I'm going to try to determine what the early stage, the window would be.
All right.
If somebody's been exposed, what can we do to um, nullify the effects, or at
Okay,
least
Doc.
mitigate?
I'm gonna take that as yes, we're fine.
All right, yeah, Doc would be like, yeah, minimal exposure. I believe there's more to it, just simply being here for an hour. Or two. So,
Okay.
You
we're
hear
good.
that, guys? Doc's got a cure.
Oh, that's really good. Okay. Because this is coming up. This is getting bluer faster. The comet's coming
Okay.
around. It's going to be right around in just a second. We should really keep going. Can we stop the upload? Can we just go?
How much I got left?
You see
Uh,
Carl in the window when he says that too, shaking his head, kind of going, no, no.
oh, about the blue, faster blue.
Yeah, yeah.
How far away is the horde?
Five-minute rover, John, over, maybe. I don't know, dude. Like
Carl just
like
looks at Singletary. Okay.
quarter mile.
Okay.
No, quarter mile too close.
All right. I'll
Something.
take I'll take farther. It's fine. Because that's kind of well. At least we could shoot those guys. We can't shoot a comet.
Correct.
I mean, you
It's gonna
technically
turn us
could. I
into
just know
those
how
guys.
effective it would be.
Yeah. Well,
Right. That is true.
maybe with my big gun, but that's broken.
Okay. Trying to think to what to do with you guys for the next. Let's think. John keeps beating these things up. Jan, as the time passes, the thumps against the doors seem to diminish. No longer trying to breach. As time passes and the comet approaches, There seems to be a quietness, like a stillness, come over the compound, and time passes. In my head, there's a short little montage of Flora, not playing solitaire or Minesweeper, kind of fidgeting in the corner. You doing the whole looking at the specimen montage.
Figuring out that window of reversing. War window of reversing. War.
So in this stillness, this quiet, Carl, Corporal Singletary, you will see approximately 6 bluebies exit the security airlock. I'm not sure where you guys parked, actually. Where are you guys parked? Maybe you don't see them.
I assumed we parked kind of like here.
Now that I've said the things that I've said.
No, I figured because the ship's over here.
Where?
There's security.
Like
He's right.
Here.
Our ship is close to security?
Yeah, that's how we're getting in.
That's where the...
It's like
That's
that's
where the
how
action
I was figuring. I was figuring in like this area we were chilling. Why won't you?
I thought the ship crashed by the other ship.
Because, yeah, that was over
No.
by security.
The red zone is for loading and unloading. White zone.
No, the ship crashed like over here, according to this other map on the left.
Are you talking about
And
your
then-
ship or the other ship
and
that was in the
the
soil?
other ship.
That's the other ship.
Okay,
and
yes.
then we crashed over by security because we wanted to come in.
Security.
Yeah.
All right. Then, yeah, I would have driven over on the security side.
Like I figured, because then that's the shorter distance to the ship.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't seem to be going to your ship. They do seem to be trying to make a pilgrimage to the observatory, to the makeshift shrine that was here. I'll give you their motive, even though you have no reason to know it. They are making their way towards the observatory and geology dome.
This was a group of 6
We're
to
right
8,
in the
you
way,
said?
aren't we?
6, about half dozen. Yeah, 6.
6.
You guys are smart.
I'll just give you a number because I have this terrible tendency to be wishful.
I look
Anyway.
at Singletary and be like, just drive.
Just
drive into them?
Drive casual.
Yeah.
Fucking Carmageddon in this bitch. Lunar Carmageddon.
I mean,
this always seems like a good idea in zombie movies, but then you actually you figure out what happens when like a human body gets caught in an undercarriage and stuff.
yeah,
exactly. In a wheel well.
Yeah, it like breaks things and.
I really can't with guts.
We could just shoot him from here.
I mean that works too.
How much longer
With
you
your
got in there,
shotguns?
Flora? I have a
With
submachine
the
gun.
shotguns, we'd have to wait for him to get closer. But I got my SMG.
But
Yeah,
even SMGs wouldn't be great.
And no, SMG really wouldn't be good. But it's better than a shotgun.
It does say far away SMG is, so.
It's no smart rifle, but it'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edged weapons don't need reloading.
Wait till they get close up and you can kiss them.
Throw them and run.
Be like my Norse brethren with the axe.
I would rather not break the rover.
No.
Rover to stop those guys. I'd rather we left. Yeah, I'd rather we just leave and go around them.
How is Flora doing with her? How's the progress bar?
How is it?
I want to say you guys got 20 minutes.
Well, then we need to get going. Oh, right. No, we have to wait for the down. Right. Yes.
20 minutes so we have 40 minutes till the
kablooey?
40 minutes until the comet comes around, which Singletary thinks is
Supposedly.
more like 2.5 minutes.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
It's movie. It's cinematic countdown. We're okay.
Right?
Carl, take the seat. Get ready to blow them out of there. I'm going to move in and intercept these 6 and keep my
Yes!
distance and just try to take them out. They're not even in the way or around.
Hoorah!
Lean out the window. Don't get out of the way.
I was gonna walk. I was gonna walk over there. I
Sit
was
up
gonna
on the
walk
edge of
much
the window. We're
closer.
not running anywhere. You just sit on the edge of the
Yeah,
window
but
and pink them off.
no.
Boom,
I want to
boom.
stop them before they get anywhere close. I'll be fine.
Yeah, what do you got? What are you using?
My submachine gun.
Oh, you're using an SMG. All right.
Yeah.
There goes
So,
Singletary.
I'll get out and I'll start moving in the direction of the 6 guys.
Dirty Harry in space.
When I get to the maximum distance of whatever far away is, I will stop and start going for headshots.
I like Carl's casual, like,
Kind of
slaughter.
Kind
Just
of
hang out
like.
to window, bruh.
Yeah.
I
It's just removing
personally.
an obstacle. It's just getting ahead of the game.
It's like the Jeff Spicoli of Space Race. Oh, bro, all I need is a tasty lunar vehicle and a couple of blue zombies.
And I'm good.
And I'm good.
I'm good.
Oh, I love this Urok. Good. Singletary is.
Too bad. I had for a half second when
Badass.
Carl mentioned staying in the car. I had this vision in my head of like a gull wing door opening and Corporal Singletary hanging out the window.
Get some. Get some.
So you, Carl, watch Corporal Singletary exit the vehicle, plant his feet firmly on the soil, and make way towards the bad bros, the zomboys. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm making way towards them, but I'm staying at the maximum distance that I can for whatever
Perfect.
the range of the gun is. Yeah.
I'm moving back over here. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put some
Carl
zombie
is
boys
actually
out.
sitting on the edge of the window with his SMG, like kind of trying to cover in case they come at Singletary.
Need some dramatic music for this.
Heck yeah.
And I am keeping an eye on inside the observatory as well.
Are you guys twirling your SMGs?
The showdown.
Actually, I popped the. We said that they would still be able to use their computer in 0G. So if I pop it now, it's not going to stop or hurt the transmission. So I'm going to pop it now, and then
Sorry.
Jan could even go help if you wanted.
Flora,
Jan
Jan, give
has
me
no
a
desire.
strength check.
I will converse with the group before I actually.
Okay.
Carl's not gonna just be like, "Oh, here, go." Like we can just do it now.
Get sucked out through
Give
broken
me
glass,
strength
ripping
checks
suits.
with advantage. Then are you literally ramming the vehicle into the side of a window, or?
I am not. It's a conversation with. I thought the way Singletary was talking was that we were gonna kind of rig up the frag grenade to.
Grenade a window open or something.
Or just shoot it out if we could shoot it out.
Say, would that work?
Find out.
Sure. Would it work? Yeah, I think you could definitely bust open one of the windows.
Is that what we want to do?
Not
this is to the rest of the group.
No, I know.
That's the only real choice we have.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then that way, like I can stay in the rover. If Jan wants, he can go help Singletary, and then when the download's done, Flora can jump in the rover. We go get Jan and Singletary and bounce.
Make that door.
Let's do this then.
Once they let me know they are strapped down and secure, and the PC is secure as well, I will make my
Michael's
attempt.
laughing.
Spontaneously decompress the dome.
Okay.
The computer goes
If
flying out.
you warn
Yeah,
them,
that's
if you
why
tell
you
them,
specified.
if you tell them, I think. Okay. Yes. Yes. You guys describe it as, how did you want to do it? Did you want to blow it out with a gun? Did you want to?
I'll give it a shot with the SMG.
I don't think there's anything. I mean, it's a like size of a barn, so I don't think there's bigger than a barn, really. I don't think there's anything stopping you from being able to unload bullets into the side of one of the windows. It will immediately shatter as you unload into it, and glass will come flying out and become like its own little temporary constellation as little blue light glints off
I like
the
that.
shards of window and into the deep dark. As this happens,
beautiful.
as the oxygen and the atmosphere inside this dome sucks out, it takes all the makeshift barricade with it, sucks it out the side of the window. The bodies that were piled up, like all the blue viscous viscera and blood, start flying out the side of the dome here. Just kind of filling the sky now as it throws them into the sky, into the zero-G atmosphere, scattering bodies, equipment, and glass, and all the detritus of lab stuff is just flung out into the empty atmosphere, into the zero-G atmosphere. But give me a speed check, Flora and Jan, to see if you guys dodge any furniture that's coming by your way.
I would like to add my 0G to that.
100%, go for it.
Oh, if I'm not annihilating blue zombies with my axe, I am not dodging. I can dodge a blue zombie, but not a desk chair.
So this desk chair comes flying by Flora, and you're like, oh fuck, and it misses you. You like dodge it, and it hits, and it like smacks Jan like right in the side of the shoulder. Roll 1d6, and that's your damage.
Dirt, 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 dirt.
Like bounces
Ted Duck.
off. Corporal's running away. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
There it goes.
Corporal moved to the other side of the map. I think he's running away.
Of course, I rolled great.
I didn't mean to do
damage
that.
myself.
Maybe I dragged you on accident here.
I might have also done it by accident. Boots is rolling on the mouse.
Oh.
Does that... I rolled a 5, but does my armor take that 5 points of damage?
Oh, it would. I forgot you had armor. Oh, I just spun Corporal Singletary around on that.
Hazard suits armor points 5, so...
Oh,
that means my...
Okay.
It's nullified now. It's 0. So does that mean it's...
Isn't Mothership all about it's got to be greater than or lesser than, none of this equals?
Oh, I don't know if it's... I'm at 0 armor points, so maybe technically it's not destroyed, because now I'm at 0.
I think it is.
I think it doesn't cause you damage, but it will eat your armor.
Okay.
You just don't have the armor. The airtightness and everything of the suit is still intact, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh.
I will...
There's specific rules for the vac suit for that.
Oh, are there?
There are.
It's a hazard suit.
Yeah, if you take enough damage to knock out the armor on a vac suit, you have like a certain number of rounds before you have complete decompression.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a problem.
He's in a hazard suit, though.
What's a hazard suit? I'd have to look at that.
Right.
I thought that's what you just said.
Right, but the whole idea, as far as I can tell, in Mothership, between vac suits and the armor shit is balancing. Do I get armor or do I get air? Do I
Extreme
get
protection.
both?
If you ever
Do I
take more damage than your armor's AP, the armor is destroyed.
see more? See? Aha!
More.
More.
It does say more.
Okay.
Ah!
So I am okay if I take another damage, then I'm fucked.
No, because you only take like
It's all or none.
always 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The next time you hit 6, then it's done. Or if you
Gotcha.
hit 300, it's done.
Okay. Gotcha.
So are
Gotcha.
you.
Woo!
Oh, it's ripped and donk. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, like bangs into your shoulder, bangs into the side of the window mount, and then flies out into the atmosphere, into the
That
great
is
beyond, I
Yeah.
guess.
I think all the other ones, I think everything but the vac suit instantly decompresses when destroyed, because vac suit's the
Excuse me.
only one that mentions having time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good thing I
Good
choose
thing
a
he
hazard.
got a 5.
Right?
Yeah. Oh. I had the Psalm reflex.
That was stressful.
Yes, very stressful. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, I
was
think you
doing-
should probably all roll for that, since you said that's stressful.
We rolling
Fuck!
stress
I
rolls?
didn't say that was stressful.
Nah, well that makes sense for me. So what am I rolling?
Not a stress, just fear,
sanity,
probably.
fear. I'll do
Fear.
fear fracture.
Ugh.
There's a couple fails.
And a critical success and a critical failure, actually. Bernard, you got a critical failure.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh shit, I did.
Oh shit.
Oops.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why are you? But why did you need to roll? You're afraid. My
It's like,
my reason was
Oh, why don't we just take a stress instead of rolling? We said stressful, and you said roll.
that's
roll
fine.
Fear.
I can see taking stress. The only reason I had them roll is because
Okay.
for me it was for Flora and Sagan.
Okay.
oh, see, I
Okay.
thought I was included in that because
I won't
Oh,
take
okay.
it.
My apologies.
I
Yeah.
was there as well.
All right. So
See, I didn't roll because I was gonna argue that Flora was feeling pretty damn good actually about having not gone into that and not scared at all. But if you want me to roll, I will.
No, just take a stress.
So we're gonna do
Take my
stress instead of
stress?
fear.
Okay. I don't even get a chance.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, I'm at 14 now.
I'm still calm. It's okay. We'll be fine because I'm at 6 stress now.
Feel like that's bullshit though.
No, this is scientific reasoning that we will be fine. So it's not this shit of both.
I succeeded. I felt good. Okay, off I go.
Don't listen to that big voice, that disembodied voice that's telling you things, Flora.
Yeah.
Corporal, for the moment, the zombies do not seem directly concerned with you. They still are definitely making a beeline to the observatory, though.
Are we in the way?
Oh yeah. I mean, now that you've
Then
given them
I'm
a
gonna shoot.
door, they're definitely going to try and take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him then. If we're between point A and point B, then
Okay.
I'm gonna drop him here. So they're just not an issue at all. Total confidence.
Holy shit, that's a lot of dice.
I don't know why it rolled so many. Oh, because it rolls D100 for the.
Because there's 72 blue bees, baby.
Should be able to just.
The blue bee
I'm gonna
man
skip these guys. Corporal,
So
pick a target. Any target will do.
The front right.
He's by himself? He's the
This
only one
one?
I see in the combat tracker.
He's the only one that.
And the colonists.
I'm gonna have to go
Oh,
to.
I see. They're offset. The one's closest. The guy in the
This one?
center.
Okay. He actually
Yeah,
happens to be the one that is first in line, so that's nice.
Yeah, we're just gonna go right down the line.
Give it a shot.
That's not great damage. But I hit.
No, you definitely hit. You hear him like pauses him and stops, and all the other zombos, the other bluebies, kind of now along with them look up at you, and you have now effectively presented yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and now you have become a target.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you definitely do the 6 damage, so that's good. Before we get in, I spend way too much time rolling through all of these guys. Carl, Sagan, Flora, you all hear Corporal Singletary unloading outside. I guess you wouldn't hear it at all anymore, would you? Maybe you probably
Hear
should.
it over the
the
radio.
comms, maybe.
Comms, yeah,
like, get some
yeah.
contact.
Do you do anything?
I've like after I blew the window,
Mm-hmm.
I got back into the rover.
Okay.
I'm in the driver's seat. I'm sitting on the edge of the window of the
Okay.
door, looking down at Sagan with my SMG and ready to assist if he needs assistance.
Okay.
Yes, I know I'm far away.
Okay, then I'll put you here then, and then I'll put you over here then.
So, but I'm not actually intending to do anything until he is in need of assistance. I'm letting him get some stress relief.
The old get some stress relief. Okay. We'll start from the top then. The one you just, I'm going to go all the way around. The one you just shot at is going to try and shoot at you.
What are they shooting?
A trank pistol.
Oh, this
All
could
of
go
them have
really
trank
horribly.
pistols.
Okay.
Only a few of them have the rigging guns or the hand welders. They do have to reload though, so understand that. Misses?
Mm-hmm.
Next one?
They better do low damage because I only have 3 armor.
Oh, it's not the damage that's the problem, really. It's probably the putting you out, making you pass out is the problem.
No, because if they do enough damage like that one
Oh,
would
that's
have
fair.
knocked my damage, we would be we would be dealing with the problem that Brian thought Brian was going to have.
That one missed.
Gotta take the LV-32.
Uh-oh, like that.
Like right now. Bing, 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 bing. Get him the hell out of there.
So the thing about the trank pistol, do a body save with advantage.
I think it's
I don't think it really does damage. It just does this.
Frag it. Frag it.
I did it.
Hair of your chin, skin of your teeth.
It
For
doesn't
me,
do damage?
all it says is trank pistol body plus, which basically means at advantage, save or fall unconscious for 1d10 rounds. This does not give a damage. So I would argue that, at least according to the pamphlet, that it is only there to put you out. It doesn't really cause any real damage, and that would make sense for a trank gun.
So,
Yep.
what was your armor at? You have a battle drop? Why was I thinking you were in the thing that had 10 AP?
No, that's
Right, because you
busted.
just got back suits. That's right.
That's
right.
in the same. That probably just flew out of the observatory.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Shreds. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. The vac
I'm
suit.
out. I'm out there in a spacesuit.
Okay, you dodged one. Next one. These basically guys are all going to be reloading next round. Fails. Your turn again, Corporal.
What's the range on those trank pistols?
What is the range on those trank pistols? I'd probably guess
I
the
guess I can
same as
look.
yours. Far away, you can shoot it. I think. Yeah.
Nearby.
Nearby. You want it to be nearby?
No, it
it
says
is
nearby on the chart.
Oh, is it? Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Then it's nearby. Then they're just straight
Nearby,
missing.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of them, and I didn't like that, so I think it actually is time to get out a grenade. And
Oh, okay.
I want to. Of course, I'm trying to do this without hitting myself,
Naturally, one would hope.
but I would like to run forward and then throw a grenade into the middle of the group. Are you clapping?
I'm clapping, yes.
I like it.
I'm
I
good with
like
it.
the grenade.
Okay.
I don't 100%
So-
know how it works. Let me look it up.
Nearby 1d5 wounds,
You-
fire,
You pull the
explosion.
pin, and
Oh.
then the arm pops off, and you throw it. Hopefully
No,
you throw it
this
before
is
it
like a
blows
thermal
up.
detonator. This is like a flip in the
This is a
light.
space grenade. This is like
Yeah,
the
it's a
crazy.
space grenade.
You hit a button, you throw it, and it magically blows up.
Yes.
Give it a
It's
try.
all self-contained.
1d5 wounds.
Mm,
I don't know how to make. Do I have to? Am I rolling?
D5 plus wounds? Is that what you're?
1d5.
That's
No.
the damage.
I'm just like, do you need to roll like an attack or like a combat roll for each one of these bros, or?
I'd say if you pick one in the center and they're all congregating, right? Would that make sense? Attack one, and then the
Yeah, this seems like one attack, and if I pass, it works. If I fail or crit fail, then obviously that's when the things get fun.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
I'm going
this guy-
to.
reminds me of the
Let me
Grove.
make sure it's got everything added in that it needs to have added in. This would be
Medical
under military training, right? I
Sure.
Yeah,
just
oh,
talked to throw
yeah.
grenades. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Come on, baby.
I rolled. I don't know when it's going to show up.
Does not like you at all for some reason.
Let me check my thing, make sure that I don't have something stupid. Oh, I do have something stupid. All right, let's try that again. I heard clicks. Oh
Ooh.
no!
Come on!
On the plus side, that's not a crit failure.
No, it's not a crit fail.
Slightly better than 50-50.
I got 4 more, so.
It's just like he threw it, and it was like he did one of like you could throw it forward, and it fell behind you. Fuck.
Of course, that puts me in range of their trank guns.
How does a frag grenade even work in space?
They totally do, but there's all the weird physics of like rotational movement and stuff, where it becomes like this complete crapshoot of disaster for everybody in the area.
Cool.
Because
I'll
all of a
Google
sudden
and
you
learn.
have these, you have these spinning shards of metal, and
They just keep going.
I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna
Oh.
make a DM call here. Go ahead and roll a d6 and subtract 2. If you end up with 0 or less, then it hits nothing. If you any positive number that you end up with is the number that it will hit, and you can still roll damage. 0. It hits 0. So you throw the grenade. You are not used to throwing grenades in zero gravity. And it like coasts right over the top of them.
All right.
And you like watch it, realizing what you've done. I don't know how Corporal would really react to that, but
He would grab another one and just throw it.
Right.
do you have more than one?
I had 5. Now I have 4.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna try this again.
I mean, this is where you use grenades. So.
True. Trank Pistol Bro's gonna try and hit you. These last 2. Succeeds. Roll body with advantage.
That's a lot. That's a whole
That will
shit.
take your armor. Yeah.
Body with advantage.
Actually, it won't. It doesn't do damage. Remember, it'll
Alright.
just do. I'll just say the damage is how many.
No!
That'd be a crit fail.
That would be a crit fail.
And I had that other grenade in my hand. No.
So 1d10. Oh
Pulls
no!
the head
I
of your
did
chest.
Did you pull the
one
pin?
immediately.
I don't think you pulled the pin. You're not dead.
Well,
The trank doesn't remember. Trank doesn't do
clipped it off
damage.
your belt.
You just, Carl. You watch a dart like hit straight in the heart of Corporal Singletary, and Corporal, you like look down it for a half second, and you feel it. The drug hit you like instantly, and you go black. You go. Yep. You pass out, and so Carl, you watch as you're hanging out the window. I like the fact that you think that there's windows in rovers. I want to roll with that.
There probably isn't. I agree, but I like to think that there is a window, and it's a crank. It's a crank window, not electric.
Of course.
Straight up, you gotta.
You know,
put the work in.
I could go with it. Like they assume that it's an unpressurized kind of cabin kind of thing. Like they expect you to be. Anyway, so you're hanging out the side of the window of the rover, and you watch.
I drop back into the seat and I haul ass to the corporal and like I pull the e-brake and swing the back end around, so I'm right there. I jump out, try and throw him in the back, but before I do, I see the grenade in his hand and I throw it.
Okay.
I throw it at the group.
Give it a try.
And it's just you said a combat roll.
Yep.
Right?
With military training.
If you have it, yeah.
With military training. All right. Thank you.
I don't want you to do that.
Can I use my athletics as 2?
I would say definitely athletics with this.
There you go.
Craziness.
That was strength? Why did it play strength? Oh, instead of a combat roll.
It was military training, I guess.
Oh, right.
Strength.
You chuck it. If you didn't have a helmet on, I'm sure you would have pulled the pin with your teeth.
Yep.
There you go. That looks good.
I think it's just click it. Space grenades.
Yeah, you
just push the button.
Yeah, it goes beep 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 beep, and it goes out there. Roll your damage. Your 1d6 of wounds. Is it 1d6 or 1d5?
1d5.
D5 wounds.
So that is a d10 plus or divided by 2.
Sure. I think
Right,
the game will actually just let you write 1d5. Huge. You land it. Just absolutely cherry right in the middle of the horde. And this grenade explodes, sending blue viscera. It splats all over the back end of the rover. Sending parts and people, for that matter, into the I say atmosphere, but there isn't one.
Into the black.
Up into the void. Yeah, into the black, into the void.
To the black.
And you are able to hoist corporal up into the chariot, into your rover.
And I haul ass back to the window.
Oh, you're so generous. Be like.
So cinematic time, you got like 20 minutes, 15, 10 minutes before you finish. The download's finished now.
Oh, thank the gods.
You guys just watched Carl, hot rod the rover out to and blow up a whole congregation of bluebies. Jan, Floro, what do you do? I assume he's kind of backed up or kind of skidded in outside the window.
Yeah, so now that my download is done, I am going to gather everything into my rucksack and beeline for the rover.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I really need to do?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
Okay, then I'm gonna GTFO.
Yeah, Jan would do the same. Gather up his. Well, he probably would have had all his supplies already gathered up. So, following Flora's lead, GTFOing.
I am. You guys race back in my head. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think Carl would have just run over the bodies as he runs, as he drives back to the ship.
Yeah, expediency, right? Right,
Yeah.
Carl?
Blue zombies are all
Couple-
soulless fuckers
Couple
anyway.
speed bumps out here.
Yeah, they died a while ago.
Yeah, yeah.
They are no longer human.
But given the grenading, I think you guys can make it back to your own ship unscathed by the horde that were running towards you. Well, they weren't. I guess they aren't anymore. They were all exploded.
Burning.
And with 2 minutes till, I'm happy to fade to black for you guys and let the mission end. But is there anything you guys want to do otherwise?
Does the med bay have some kind of a decontamination thing? Because I feel like that's where I'm headed. If so,
Oh, the med bay in your own ship.
yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
As soon as I can get on ship, sorry, no. Flora's beelining to pilot to get.
No, we
me
got to
out.
get out, so we have to address that. But Jan, that's a great question because Jan was figuring out the window of being exposed, so he would hopefully have some inclination of the time and try to whatever materials we have to do a decon.
Fair enough.
That's what he would be working on right away, with at least Singletary and Carl and himself.
Yeah.
While Flora's got to go and get us out. So we'll address that later.
Yeah,
What's up,
Carl will be helping Jan. Singletary's passed out in the back seat of the rover. We now have a rover.
Oh, hey, yeah, we did that right.
Does that get on the ship?
Oh,
We can
hell
put that
yeah,
on
it
the
Oh,
does.
ship?
can we get it on? Can we
Straight
get it
into
on?
Cargo.
I've already,
Why
I've
not?
already given you too much money anyway, so you might as well have a rover too.
Have a rover. We got a mule.
We got
Shiny.
a mech suit and a rover, and
Let's be bad guys.
Bad guys.
I mean, they didn't need it anymore, did they? Like,
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I'm still free. You can't take.
yeah, I would help
that
with
from
the decon, letting
Garble bleach.
Singletary come out of his stupor on his own.
Yeah, well,
let him
yeah,
sleep it
Jan
off. Hopefully that'll help him relax.
make sure he's not this. We just make sure he's stable.
Yeah.
Hopefully the trank wasn't altered.
Yes, and make sure that he has a gun near at hand to hold and caress when
Yes.
he awakes.
it'll be my shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
Make sure-
shotguns look across the chest.
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah.
sneak it under his arms. He's hugging it.
Teddy bear like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll be much
I did
better.
take
when
all,
I go.
I did at least make sure there was not one in the chamber, so
Yeah.
nothing like that's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
and and then once we're flying, Carl's gonna do whatever he can to relieve some stress and unwind.
Yeah, relieve stress. Excuse me, I gotta go. I'll be in my bunk.
Screaming or masturbating.
Both.
Yeah, it could be both.
No. No, it's not the direction I was thinking.
Oh Lord.
No, he's trying to decompress from more killing of humans.
Fair enough.
Awesome.
But I would happily fade to black as you guys take off. The blue with the blue, haze rising above the horizon in your wake. Cinematically, the camera comes in on the ship as it lifts off behind you. The meteor, the blue comet crests the horizon, and you guys are taking off and leaving it in your wake. Fading to black. You guys finish the mission.
Yay!
I hope you guys had fun. You certainly put a lot
Always.
of pizzazz into it.
It's always a weird feeling when we successfully finish a mothership mission.
Right?
Yeah.
Nobody died or went insane.
Well, that's
Seems-
because I fail as a DM of Mothership.
No.
No, I'm enjoying it.
We just it's just the anticipation of something horrible is about to happen every second.
At some point, it is going to happen.
It is gonna happen because we've been
But-
riding the wave. It's gotta
Yeah.
crest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think we've been doing a really good job of threading the needle of the dread of Mothership without necessarily the insta-death for everyone of Mothership.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good. It
Oh.
is.
Well, I hope you guys had fun. You
Yes.
guys found a
Thank
way out
you.
of a problem once again.
I
Thank
did,
you.
and
Thwarted
I
Destroy
even
death.
saved Singletary
Destroy it.
and destroyed a lot of people.
That grenade was that was
Right? Like,
We got some new equipment.
Down
Yeah.
to the
absolutely.
Mm-mm.
man.
Stop recording.